Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to another Crystal opening commentary submitted by Galactus, otherwise known as Mr. Alex. And I have not seen this before, but he has collected a number of dual-class crystals, trying to hunt, as so many of you do, for Dr. Doom. And of course, besides Doom, you've got a bunch of great champs in here: Captain America, Infinity War, Captain Marvel movie, etc. And the first one is going to be a Mojo who, every month or so, I feel like there's a champion that when I talk about them on my channel, I get a good amount of feedback that successfully opens my eyes to how much somebody uses that champion and thus how ignorant I am. And Mojo is that champion for the month of August 2020. I talked about how I really only knew people who used him as a defender, and I have heard from several of you who use him on offense quite a bit and wanted your voices to be heard, and I appreciate that feedback because, well, you got to learn and grow. You cannot grow in life if you never think you're wrong, or you can never admit when you're wrong, or you see it as a sign of weakness, thus enabling a spirit of insecurity that manifests itself as narcissism. All right, the second crystal, the last one was a little bit invisible, but I think I spotted the woman. All right, second crystal. I mean, you can't realistically expect to get Doom out of 7 of these, but you're hopeful. Quake? Oh, that's one of the best. That is one of the best. And Alex, I know that you would talk to me about how after watching this, you wanted some rank up advice. Take her to at least rank 3. And no, she does not need to be awakened to value that. Oh, you're popping the last 5. Quake, anything else? Oh, you got Captain America, Infinity War, and Human Torch. That was an amazing batch of 8. I said 7, but it's actually 8. And you awakened him for the first time. That is the dream. 3 absolute studs, trophy top-level champs that you want. And when I say trophy champ, which traditionally means a champion that you just are proud you have in your roster, actually means somebody you want to show off as a trophy like you've won the game. That's my preferred definition of trophy champ, at least. Maybe I'm the one who has that, but I stand by it. At level 57, this was an account-changing, roster-changing opening. I would love to hear the feedback in the comments about who you would rank up first. What up, Namor, too? Take that to the bank in the 5-star Nexus. So, YouTube, if for the 6% of you that are watching this and not just skipping ahead to the actual crystals, who would you rank up first? Awakened, but Sig 20, assumingly. Captain America, Infinity War, or Unawakened, Human Torch, or Quake. I think that if I was to guess what the percentage would guess as a whole, it would be Captain America, Infinity War, since he's awakened. Personally, in terms of who I use the most, of course, I would rank up Quake first. But if you don't have those Quake and Bake or Quake and Shake skills, and you're certainly somebody who enjoys the parry-heavy method, Captain America, Infinity War, you can't go wrong. Speaking of Captain Bay, he loves him so much, he used, I believe, his generic 6-star Awakening gem on him after 100% exploring the Abyss. So we have a lot of great examples of the love of that champion in this community. All right, first of 2 6-stars. And it is landing on an Elektra, somebody who is not the worst in terms of utility, but she is just... I forget that she's even in the game. I don't actively think about Elektra on a day-to-day basis because there are just so many better champs. Since she was released, you have champions like Stealth Spidey, Aegon, Nick Fury. The list goes on and on. And so, yeah, you're never going to take her to rank 2 at this point unless you just really, really love her for some reason, and it's a crazy niche exception, but certainly not something that I would encourage anybody who messages me asking that question to do. All right, last 6-star. Keep in mind that I do believe the 6-star basic is the worst gamble in the game. Because there are just so many middle to trash champs in this that you would need to open 10 of these to really statistically guarantee yourself one champion that's no doubt God tier or beyond God tier rank 2 rank up champ. Now Kabam's doing some things to change that, but they're also adding more trash champs in this every time. And Ebony Coleslaw is as disappointing as a bowl of coleslaw is at KFC for me. Now, there's somebody like Mama Bear who just loves coleslaw, so I understand that. But in general, there is a debate going on with this, and it's a first world problem MCOC debate. What champion should he rank up first? Captain America, Infinity War, Quake, or Human Torch? Cap Infinity War being that first-time dupe, and the other two being non-duped, but that's not really that important for their rank up. I'm going to say, for my personal preference, though I anticipate being the minority, Quake, but I would imagine most people will say Captain America Infinity War, or maybe, who knows, Human Torch. Either way, congrats Galactus/Alex on this amazing roster-changing Crystal opening. It's always exciting to commentate something that doesn't include Doctor Doom, and yet still includes so many of the best champions in this Crystal that you can't help but smile when you think about all the hoarding that went in, and the hoarding was actually rewarded.